Potato, we got a new middle name for you around here. Put the potatoes in the chat, y'all. Potato said, make me shut up. Lord, what is going on? I'm sorry. Y'all. So I'm having some chocolate. Still have my Valentine's Day chocolate. Eating it up, y'all. Potato, you got a new middle name. It's called It's Quiet Now. It's Potato, It's Quiet Now Gaming. Welcome to Burgundy Blue Commentary, you guys. Hey, how y'all doing? Ooh, 6:30. I don't like when it gets dark this early. I think I did have dinner already. I had leftovers. I had coffee a little later. Now I'm having chocolate. So I'm not supposed to eat nothing else for the day, but that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna eat again. And it's horrible. Hey, Choose, Wyoming gal, Shauna, Cynthia, everybody, hello, Scott Johnson in the house. Okay, you guys, I want to go over a couple of things. So, how y'all doing? Hit the like button as we come in. Y'all really like that Keith Price video, huh? I hope y'all do the same when we be covering this Black history. Okay, I appreciate the views. I really do. But come on, guys. Can you give me some views on the other good content we talk about? Good Lord. Black August. Harold Washington. Scroll the channel. Thank you. So today, I want to talk about Dolton Politics. So today, all in one day, I saw Tiffany. I saw the Tahoes. I saw Clean House people. And then I get home, you got a flyer about Clean House. You got a poster about Tiffany. I'm just ready for it to be over. And you know what's so weird? Sorry, guys, let me plug up my computer. You know what? She better. Jillian, she better. Or Gillian, she better. You know why? I'm telling you, so Gillian says Tiff was on Facebook saying she better. But you know what? I'm not gonna, you know what? I'm not gonna hold my breath. Because I felt like she could have been put the receipts out, but let me put it this way. I get it. You know what I mean? If it's receipts to be shown, it better be good receipts tomorrow. It better be mind-blowing receipts, right? If not, I don't want to hear it. And y'all know I'm definitely I feel like the stuff they be putting out about Tiffany is 20. They putting 20 on 10 about how horrible she is, for sure. I don't buy everything, but if it's some receipts, it better be some real receipts, because I feel like this. I feel like we're at the end of the finish line. I saw her today. She was helping people. Hey, Tiffany definitely gonna hug you, hold your baby, kiss it, all that stuff. She was doing that stuff, but just in passing. You know what I mean? She'll stop and talk to you. She'll stop to talk to people even when they're yelling in her face. She won't walk off. She'll stop and talk to you. If you came to Dolton, as long as you didn't mean any harm to her, like you wasn't getting irate, whatever, she'll listen to your gripes about her. She will listen and stand there and listen. That's one thing about her. But if it's not no real receipts, I don't want it. I don't even want to look at it. But I get, like, when you're in lawsuits and stuff, you can't talk about too much, but enough is enough. I get it. I have a lawyer. It's certain things I be wanting to say. I be wanting to clap back. I'm going to have my day to do it. I get it. But yeah, it got to be quick. And whoever's her lawyer, she need to tell them, man, you better come out with something. Okay. Yeah, Potato said somebody from East Side better come. They don't have to. See, the other side don't have to. Y'all sat up there. Y'all ate it up. Can I ask y'all something? Let's go. Y'all, I'm eating my chocolate, so don't worry. The new computer is coming. I got my desk on the way. We'll be on camera more often. I got a ring light for my birthday. We about to be on camera, so y'all gonna be able to see what I'm eating for now. I'm sorry. I need a snack. I need to cut off the sugar. I told y'all. Yeah, Chu says it's 20 million lawsuits. Imagine all the stuff she's tied up with that she not. That's the bad thing. When people say all the stuff about you, and if you, I would just choose, she might have to just take it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's stuff like I swear, my lawyer has hit me up before. Like, what you doing? Cause I'll walk right now. What you think you doing? Okay. You ain't about to sit up here and ruin your case. Okay. They string my whole case. And every day people Google me. No. So it's stuff you can't talk about. You know what I mean? You've done enough, Potato. Conscious, did you hear Potato middle name? It's quiet now. Potato is quiet now. So what's the initials? IQN Gaming. Hey, that should be your other channel, Potato. IQN Gaming. Wyoming, hello. Scott said, here's the thing. She could produce the best of receipts 12 months ago, but the impact would have been diminished and overlooked by the media and organized PR campaigns against her. I agree. Okay, let's analyze a video. Clear your mind, hit the like button. Follow me on TikTok. We're going to be over there on TikTok. We're trying to catch up with Choose Compassion and her 8 billion followers. My gosh. Let's go to Dolton. Let's go to good old Dolton Trustees, right? Let's go to YouTube. Okay, let's go here. Now, this is the one that gets me because us here in Dolton know the real story. Now, us here in Dolton, we know the real story, okay? Because it now clear your minds. Clear your mind, okay? Let's see if I can probably go to popular. This is number 1 popular video. All right, let's go to this video. Clear your mind. I know y'all like Berg, whatever. You guys that excuse my stuffiness. Clear your mind. What's up, everybody? Take a look at this video. Just clear your mind. Take a look at this video. We got Allison Key talking the whole time. You got Tiffany. Let me play it all because I don't want to take it out of context. How many minutes is this? 5 minutes? We could take it. Let's go.
Come up and talk about negative things, but unfortunately, that's just what we're living in right now. Now, in the clerk's office, we're responsible for maintaining all the records of the village, making sure.
I'm sorry. Get into the music. I'm gonna take myself out of here. So let's try to claim fair use. I want you to get into the music. Okay. Let's get into the music of it all and go from there. Okay.
That if you or anybody needs information, I can provide it to them. I mean, Stephanie called me like 5 o'clock on Wednesday for some information. And I went and got in front of my computer at home and I pulled up the information she needed because I knew it was important because I know what the parks are going through right now. But I want to share with you what my office is going through. The last board meeting in October, I wasn't able to make it and my deputy sat in for me. And I think she did an excellent job. Yeah. And she's a young lady. She's 34 years old and I'm really mentoring her. This is something I wanted to mentor our mayor on, but unfortunately she wanted to take a different route. So, hey, my hands are just tied on that. So this young.
Can I say something? Just because you're older, don't, and I mean no disrespect to Clerk Key because she's wearing those boots, but just because you're older don't mean you're just because you're older does not mean you're automatically a mentor. Am I wrong? You guys put it in there. Because it is no disrespect, but mentoring the mayor when you were running on her ticket, no disrespect, I'm saying it for real. What was she gonna mentor her on? Maybe a little more polish her, maybe? Because we always say how Tiffany's not polished all the way. But yeah, just because you're older don't mean you're the mentor. No, Jason. And I left this up here. MDJ901. At the end of the fiasco, the only winners will be the lawyers. That's it. The lawyers are the bomb. So you mentoring. I was listening to Conscious. Shout out to Conscious, guys. Great live, 6 hours long. Was it Trina Downs, right? Yeah, Trina. Trina was on there. I was trying to, because I know that Big Mike jumped on for a second. I was making sure he wasn't the one that said it. Trina Downs said, and if I'm wrong, correct me, Conscious. Nobody even heard of Clerk Key. Nobody knew who she was. She came out of nowhere. And yeah, I mean, that's interesting. That's interesting, isn't it? Hey, Shauna. Potato. And I love your accent, so I'm reading this in your voice. Yeah. Thanks, Charlotte. Well, I would say yes, but we've seen Clerk Key get out of pocket too. And she'll be like, oh, she'll call people clowns in a minute and stuff like that. And then she'll bring it back. I think everybody's human, but let's go.
Some lady spoke up for our office, and what happened? They came and terminated. Well, I'm going to tell you the story. First, like October the 6th, that Friday, she and I were out at different meetings all day. We left the office at 11 o'clock, and we were gone till like 6 o'clock that evening. But during the course of us going to one of the meetings, Scott from maintenance called us and said, Clerk, what code do you want to put on your office? I'm like, what do you mean, what code do I want to put? I have a code. He said, but I'm changing it because you said someone compromised. I said, I never told you anyone compromised my code.
Ooh. Y'all, I'm sorry to pause this. I know it's only 5 minutes. Ooh, Sauk Village is going through the same thing. Right now, the clerk is doing the same thing, and the trustees are saying they locked out. Then they locked the village administrator out. Y'all got to pay attention to Sauk Village. And guess who's the lawyer over there?
Leave my code alone. Well, he was instructed by Keith Freeman to change my code. So change my code. I come to work the next day. I can't get in my office because the code has been changed. Jason, who accompanied me because things are getting so toxic, and Barbara, thank you again because you accommodated us. So toxic, we couldn't get in. But let me back up a little bit. That same day, that Friday, Dolton Police went to Deputy Clerk's home, her mother's home, and said, we're doing a well-being check. Eris didn't come to work today. The biggest lie that could ever be told. Her mother is standing there very startled because while we were in the office, her mother called and we were talking to her. But yet, if someone comes to your house, 2 officers, and say, we're doing a well-being check on your child, what are you going to think? Something has happened. This is how crazy things are. Her mother immediately called.
Okay, I'm not saying this is a fib. Okay, this is where now I'm just looking at things different, because when I heard this story along with the music, I was peed off, right? When I heard it, right? But I want y'all to just listen to this with an open mind. Again, this channel is not to tell you who to vote for. Vote your conscience, vote for your household. I think who you vote for should be private. I think that the election, all of that has gotten really out of hand here in Dolton. You vote for who you want to vote for and vote for your conscience. I don't think you have to be mean. I don't think you have to get ignorant about it. You just vote for who you want to vote for and let your voices be heard. Remember, Dolton, people didn't even turn out the last election, and we have notoriously low voter turnout rate, right? This time, make sure you show up, all right? Now, What's a micro center? Can someone fill me in? Okay, now watch this. Now, how do we know Tiffany did this?
Called us and said, "Are you okay? Are you okay? 2 officers came here looking for you. Are you okay?" She's like, "Mom, I'm okay. I'm here with the clerk. We're fine." So, if that wasn't enough, when we went to office that following Monday, here come these same officers to our office, trying to serve her termination papers. First of all, if you're going to be terminated, I'm her immediate boss, right? I should have been informed.
Who was there to film this? Who was there conveniently? First of all, put the blue hearts in the chat for the saxophone. Let's give it to the saxophone first of all. But who was conveniently in the clerk's office to film this?
I should have been informed.
Hello. Yeah, who's supposed to know? Who's supposed to know? No, I'm going to give you everything that I'm
That's Brittany Norwood's voice. Listen to the voice.
Yeah.
You hear the voice? Listen.
No, I'm going to give you everything that yeah.
So we gotta wrap this up, and we gotta squat you out. Get your color and stuff. You gotta ask her to sign. I need to sign this.
No, I'm not doing anything.
We're gonna instruct.
Now, who is that? Jason in the chair? Who is this in the chair? That's not Jason. I don't think Jason hair is that gray. But okay, it's about 6 people in the room. So a source told me, and I'll say allegedly, but a source told me that Brittany was filming. Who is that? Jason? That looked like him, don't it? That was okay. So what was everybody doing in the clerk office? But give it up for the saxophone again. That saxophone is. So don't tell me it was Brittany and Jason. I can't tell if that's Jason. That do look like him though.
We've been instructed not to return to the building at all.
You mind walking out?
I don't know how much I need.
If you didn't know, Eris is appointed by me. And I'm the only person on the board of trustees that can terminate her, not the mayor on her.
And that's what I want to say. And that I'm glad that, I didn't have a problem. If she was wrongfully fired, that's not right. I did not like the way. I have to watch that again because now I have to watch things differently. When she was talking to her and her back was turned, Eris. But I think a lot, and when Tiffany was talking to Eris and Eris' back was turned, that was weird. But I think a lot of this all had to do with Keith Freeman setting everybody up. Everybody up. But now, in the words of Trina Downs, he baby Jesus, right? His hair was gray right there. I wonder, why was she fired? I don't even know. I don't know. I have no, that was Jason. Okay. Oh, it was gray. It sounded like But didn't this pull on y'all heartstrings? 100 and something thousand people watched this and was like, Tiffany is the worst. And then remember the purple outfit tea with the trustees event? We was like, oh my God, Tiffany sent someone in there disrupt the meeting. now when you look at these, and I'm not saying you might look at this next year. You might look at these videos on Tea with the Trustees or Dolton Trustees later and look at it differently with a different set of eyes. It might take you a year to see it. I don't know.
So we're working on that right now, and trust me, she's going to get her job done. But
and it said Mayor Henyard using Dolton police to harass workers who refuse to get bullied by this administration. I have yet to see. And wait, isn't the administration part, isn't that Keith Freeman? Y'all, 124 people in here. Hit the like button. Now I'm gonna tell you some good news that happened today. I was really, let me see if I can share it. Make sure I'm not. I went by, let's see if this is the right one. Let's see. Okay. I went St. Patrick's. They took the jail picture down, and they took the jail picture down. I stayed there for a minute to see if it was going to be a rotation. They took the jail picture down, and they took the Tiffany scrolling across her face scrolling across down as well. So, question, do you think someone paid them to put it on their billboard, or do you think they thought it was in poor taste, or do you think Tiffany came by and said something like, y'all can't do that, y'all can't have my face up there like that? Let me know what you think. I thought it was, like I said, why wouldn't they just put I think they have a right to voice their opinion. I think they have a right now as a business owner, but they're not Dolton residents. So they're they have a business in Dolton, but from what I know, they're not Dolton residents. That's what people were complaining about at first, right? So they have a business in Dolton. They're not Dolton residents, but they're telling us who to vote for. But their business is there and they put it up there. So, just let me know your thoughts. What do you think? I was, okay, so my friend was telling me, my friend told me that if they had a lawsuit pending, they shouldn't have done that. So I wonder if the lawsuit weren't they supposed to go back to court on the 14th? That's what we were talking about. Shauna said, I bet Nikita did it because I know she's running Dolton. Dolton Politics, and they were so fast to jump on it and say, hey, this is what's up here at St. Patrick's. And I just think as a neighborhood, this is my opinion, a lot of people in this fight don't even live here. And I think that, people be so passionate about what's going on in Dolton, and I don't think you have to live here to have a voice here. But I do think maybe consider, if this was your neighborhood, how you would feel to see stuff like that. This is still the mayor. She's still here. And just to have her picture up there and say corruption, eviction, and have her mugshot there, I think it was kind of weird. But hey, it's politics. That's what I meant. Thank you. So Serve said people sell space on those boards all the time. That's what I was wondering. Do you think they got paid to do it? Because it was only up. They probably was like, look, I'll keep it up here for the weekend, but you're gonna have to drop some more money if you want me to just keep it on my place. And this is supposed to be a 5-star restaurant. Yeah, that's what I thought, Bushmaster. Bushmaster said most signs show who to vote for, but not to vote for someone. So they could get in trouble for that. Oh, okay. I was just wondering, I'm like, what was wrong with it? Would have been so classy just to have the clean house people up there rolling across the screen. I thought that would have been really cute. You know what I mean? Just when we pass by, we see Jason's face right there on the billboard. Why attack Tiffany? You know what I mean? Because no matter what, St. Patrick's is what Dolton deserves, right? That's what Keith Freeman said. So what if people who do care to vote for Team Tiff, right? What if they want to dine there? They're going to automatically think St. Patrick's is anti this. I better not go eat there because someone's going to say, I know I'm not going up in there and then run across Brittany and she whisper at the bartender. I'm like, you take a sip first. You sip this drink first, ma'am. No. Sorry, y'all, I'm so stuffy. The vote isn't even yes or no. So that looks stupid. Yeah. For the mockery. Yeah, like you just want to make a bunch of people like, yeah, right on. And then you guys shared with me that someone said something like, I'm so glad this is up here because that'll make the Tiffany supporters have to take another road. What? Like, okay. That would be like me saying, okay, I'm so glad that Jason house sign is on a corner because all the people with apartments gonna have to move because their name is not house. They don't own a house. Like just weird stuff. Like, it's just so bad. It's gonna get worse though, y'all. Voter intimidation, huh? Yeah. Fresh. Douglas, don't you start. That is so funny. Yeah, like you don't want to piss off customers. Tiffany supporters are potential customers. Like, why do we want to make it so anti? Just put Jason House, nice picture of him, Brittany Norwood with our favorite dress, Kiana Belcher with the sequence. Just put it up there. Put Ed Steve on a separate monitor. You good to go. What's the big deal? As a local business owner, I feel they should have a right to vote for their best interest. But blasting her face up like that, I feel degrades the quality of what they stand for. Yeah. Nancy Reagan just said no. Don't make me laugh, choose. Oh my goodness. Jason on a oh my God, y'all got me. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Just stop. Y'all stop it right now. 126 people in here. Give your girl a like. Nobody know if you like the video and consider subscribing. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Okay, so I was actually kind of happy that they, not because I have no problem. Put up vote independent. Put up Miss Cassie Jordan picture up there. Vote clean house. Put Jason picture up there. I just think the Tiffany mugshot was a little tasteless. So speaking of St. Patrick's, remember we were trying to figure out, so this article was up, right? And you know what? I'm going to say this. I wish them the best. I wish them the best. And I mean that. I hope, I hope, are they paying attention? Like, remember Miss, what's her name? With the free indeed, Miss Scott? Remember how she was all buddy with Tiffany and yeah. And, yeah, we're going to open this up. And then all of a sudden she was riding Tiffany coattails. Yes, I love the super mayor. I love this supervisor. I love the mayor. Then all of a sudden, I guess something happened. Something went bad. I say it's Keith Freeman fault. Y'all, allegedly, that's what I say. I think Tiffany and Dr. Scott probably really didn't have beef. I think Keith Freeman caused the beef. So, now she, oh my God, Tiffany stopping everything. Now she's clean house, 100. What's to say that this won't happen again? Like, you just backing a campaign, you should probably just stay neutral. Like when Miss Tiffany Kamara said, she said, I just tried to donate to both campaigns. We tried to stay out of that mess. Like, this is not staying out of that mess right now. You know what I mean? And you know what would suck? Well, it wouldn't suck, but it would suck. Okay. If Tiffany won and she did all that, the St. Patrick's did all that and Tiffany won, because I keep telling y'all, it's more than one. Hey, Tracy, you say it's lean into the center. Okay, y'all keep on. Y'all think it's like this is fun and games. It's really not. And proof in the pudding is Brittany Norwood being the only one out of Riley Rogers' whole campaign that won. And she ended up being, instead of Riley, she was running, her and her team were running against Tiffany. She's now partnered with Tiffany. Now, what if Tiffany won and all the trustees won? Dolton will be in the same situation, right? What if Jason won and 3 of the people off Tiffany ticket won? This thing's gonna get interesting because the board's supposed to be in control of everything, right? So y'all don't think it's so cut and dry. So let's go to this article. What happened in St. Patrick's? What's happening now? Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to pull this up, you guys. Okay. Now let's go to this Yahoo article. Okay. So this is what I wanted to share. Imagine saving Dolton and nobody asked for help except for the 5 people. 20,000. Yeah. The same 5 people who are gonna retaliate against anyone once they get into power. You could see how nasty they are into politics. You just have to, y'all just stay tuned. Just stay tuned. I'm not gonna stop covering it. I know a lot of other YouTube content creators, they've told me they're not gonna stop covering Dolton. They're gonna continue to cover it even if Jason wins. So I appreciate that because that's been my only request. Please check on us in a year. Don't forget about this little town, okay? So this was this cool article, right, by Yahoo. And we were talking about let me see if it, yeah, okay. It says a restaurant and bar due to open at busy Dolton intersection is moving closer to welcoming customers after winning a partial court victory in a battle with Mayor Tiffany Henyard over liquor licenses, right? Hold on, guys. I thought I was sharing. I don't know how I'm gonna keep up, y'all. I'm sorry, my little nose. Okay. Poor nose, rather. It took a lawsuit for St. Patrick's Steakhouse and Rooftop Bar to secure liquor licenses for the business. And a Cook County judge essentially forced Henyard in her capacity as Dolton Liquor Commissioner to approve the licenses after she initially supported the business coming to the village. The 5-level business was built on the site of a former animal hospital on Lincoln Avenue. It will have a banquet hall. We already know that. Okay. Owner Tiffany Kamara sued Henyard in September, alleging the mayor had dragged her feet on issuing the needed liquor licenses. Under a court order to issue the licenses, Henyard was found in direct criminal contempt during a hearing Friday in the case. Kamara planned to sell the liquor store she owns. Okay, so she had planned to sell her liquor store she owns, which was Emporium Beverage Depot, 130 East Sibley, to another operator. Okay, connect the DOTTS, y'all. According to the lawsuit, she plans to open a retail liquor store on the first floor of St. Patrick's, it stated. Kamara's lawyer, Adrian, said while Henyard signed 2 licenses for St. Patrick, one for the restaurant and bar and one for the event space, she did not issue one for the new liquor store. Okay, Kamara had a deal with a buyer, Harms Dolton LLC. What's that? Who's Harms Dolton LLC? Who's that? To sell the Emporium building, according to the lawsuit. The buyer backed out November the 7th because a retail license hadn't been issued. He said, although Henyard did approve a license a short time later, the deal had already collapsed, the attorney said. According to the lawsuit, Kamara paid, remember this, $200,000 for the vacant animal hospital property. The seller was Kamal Woods, a Thornton Township employee. Oh, they didn't put Tiffany's boyfriend right there, huh? Her married boyfriend, they didn't put that there? Okay. They use that when it's convenient. At Tuesday's Thornton Township board meeting, Woods was placed on administrative leave from his job as a director of youth services. Okay. He and Henyard were sued in an eviction case involving a home they are renting in Dolton. Although the mayor's attorney said Henyard moved out in the fall. Earlier this month, the judge said rent was paid up. Okay. So, okay, let me continue. Kamara's lawsuit contends Woods. Oh, this is more. Hold on. Kamara's lawsuit contends Woods is the significant other of the defendant Henyard and is believed to have substantial influence over her decisions and actions. Well, if that's true, would that mean when they sold the building, when she bought it from Kamal, did he still influence the mayor? Interesting. What do you look at the front? Okay. Ooh, they can't have slots in a high-end 5-star restaurant. I better not see no slot machines in there. But they could get the slots from Mr. Larry. But Mr. Mary, Aunt Martha's on the 3rd floor. Did I just hear Kamal got jacked out of some money? Huh. How did Kamal purchase that hospital? Tracy. And when did he purchase that hospital? Tracy, I'm not a numbers person. I gotta hand that off to Conscious or somebody else that do the numbers and the research. I'd be like just reading the articles, but very interesting. And who was that other? Who owned that other place that was gonna buy the other liquor store? Y'all do know Emporium Liquor is right across the street from Kamal Car Wash, so they were like neighbors. They like you could literally stick your arm out from Kamal Car Wash and hit that liquor store that they own. True, Wyoming. I'm over here laughing because Potato, you made me almost scream on here. Hey, JB. You know, I be Wyoming. Let me tell you something. Wyoming. Y'all email me what you find out. Your girl Burgundy don't do no snooping now. I came here to dance. That's it. Okay, I don't be going to look, but I do want to know who is. Let me see. See, I'm scared to look because I'm from here. So I'm scared to be like, oh, this my home girl. Who is this? Who is okay? So Tiffany ended up. Who is Herms Dolton LLC? I just want to look. Oh wait, they suing her too? Wait a minute. I don't believe it. I want to see the picture of the $200,000 check because Herms Dolton LLC. Who is that? What is that? Yeah, we're gonna get to the lawsuit next. We'll get to the lawsuit next. I don't know. Hey, JB. Hello, everybody. Tracy, it's not right. Okay, I want to see because I don't know. Something's not right. Okay, let's continue. So she said that he influenced her. He said Tuesday Kamal was hiring staff and wanted to open St. Patrick's in November ahead of Thanksgiving. This would have been a tax revenue for Dolton, and it could have included jobs for the village, tech group investments. And it's so funny because my neighbor, she keeps on looking for the job. It should be up now, right? Let's see. She keep on looking. She's been a server for years. And she's like, hey, Berg, have you heard? Well, she don't call me Berg, of course. But she was like, have you heard if they open? Oh, you can reserve a table now. Okay, let's see. Careers. How are they doing the hiring? Because she's been looking, and of course, I don't know if y'all know anybody at St. Patrick's. When are they going to open up the hiring? Because we've been checking a lot. Search jobs, all jobs, nothing there. And it's been like that for a long time. But Valentine's Day exclusive open house. Join us. What I tell y'all? What I tell y'all? I said they were gonna have comedy. They were gonna have a comedy show. Didn't I tell y'all? I didn't even look at this. So this was I told you, and this is a great comedian. I can't even. Love BLT, AC Green for sure. Are we gonna start off with the pluggers for real? Okay. All right, let's go back. And it looked beautiful in there. Okay. It says they filed a lawsuit against. Okay. So Kamara was not immediately available to comment on the status of the opening of St. Patrick's. So TAK applied for liquor licenses for St. Patrick's last spring, and about the same time sought the transfer. Okay, now let's watch. So they applied for the liquor license for St. Patrick last spring, and at the same time sought the transfer of the license for Emporium. The lawsuit said at some point Henyard arbitrarily decided not to obstruct the development by preventing the opening of a liquor store on the front. What? Which is, can I ask y'all something? Why was the liquor store so important? I'm not a business owner. I'm just asking. It says the lawsuit said at some point Henyard arbitrarily decided to obstruct the development by preventing the opening of a liquor store on the first floor, quote, which is central part of the development. But then Dolton Village Board approved the liquor licenses at a July 19th board meeting. Well, they didn't need Tiffany. So what happened in court, y'all? I didn't follow. I was busy. So February 14th. So my thing is, could they have just opened a whole restaurant and had a coming soon liquor store? Why stop everything for that? Because the liquor store isn't open right now, and they still had a Valentine's Day event. So did they try to slide someone in on the first floor that Tiffany had beef with? You know what? I think my question is, sorry, y'all got to eat another piece of chocolate. I think my question is, did they? This is just Berg. I don't know. Did they, when they did the deal with Kamal, Did they pay Kamal in cash $200,000? Or did they give Kamal a portion of maybe the Emporium and said, hey, you know, we'll pay you that $200,000 out of this business, or we'll make you a partner? And then once the building got running, they said, oh, we changing name. We closing the Emporium and we changing names and move it over here. Or did they never tell Tiffany it was going to be a liquor store? Because I don't see nothing wrong with like a wine and brewery down there. But why a liquor store but I guess if you have a building, you just want to utilize it all, because it's supposed to be retail. I just don't get it. If they had a liquor license at the Emporium, why couldn't they just transfer it over to St. Patrick's? But were they trying to get an extra liquor license? I don't know. Oh, well. There's rich people problems. Wyoming said March the 7th. Girl, I ain't going to be here. It's going to be the new cart date. Wyoming. Because we got to stay focused on Jarvis Butt's horrible butt. Horrible in the Naziah Harris case. And they start picking a jury on March the 7th. Okay. But look at this, Douglas. Okay. I was listening to Conscious Channel. And Trina said we're at that capacity with liquor license, right? So, simple transfer, yes. Agreed. Right? But we at the capacity of liquor licenses. So why you just didn't, could you have just sold Emporium's retail space as a retail space? Because that's two liquor licenses. You see what I'm saying? So they sold their liquor store to another buyer who bought the liquor store and got the license. So license is done. When they should have transferred it, right? And let the liquor store owner fend for himself. But they didn't, because they knew the liquor stores were at capacity. The liquor licenses. So now Emporium Liquors never closed down. They just got a new owner. And now St. Patrick's got a new liquor store. So we got an extra liquor store in Dolton. Okay. Yeah, they had capacity. But but the board issued it. Tiffany did not. The board did. Right? I don't know. Burgundy Blue Commentary, just let me know ahead of time when they do have booty clap challenge. You know, I hope that doesn't happen. But that's the stuff that makes money out here. Like, that's why Melanie Fitness was having the pool party. That's why we had sandwiches. Okay? Potato, don't make me laugh. Oh my God. Yeah, but see, they kind of messed it up, Tracy, because we're reading it together, right? So maybe I should find out how many. I'm before you how many liquor licenses we have. And what's the limit, right? 40? Because they were giving them out like hotcakes. See, y'all, don't get us in trouble. I'm going to have to look that up. Because we got to read between the lines, right, Choose? It says, because they're at capacity, right? So let's read between the lines. You know us, reading rainbow, butterflies in the sky, right? So Kamara's lawyer, Adrian, said why Hinyard signed 2 liquor licenses for St. Patrick's, one for the restaurant and bar, and one for the event space, she did not issue one for the new liquor store. We got that? So then, now they skip over everything. So it says Kamara had a deal with a buyer, Herms Dolton LLC, to sell the Emporium building in court, according to the lawsuit. So they're saying the building. Okay. All right. So this we just breaking it down. So they said that, oh, I'm sorry. I gotta take this down so we can do reading rainbow together. So Tracy, I'm with you. So they said Kamara had a deal with the buyer to sell the Emporium building. Okay. Now, this is what we heard. Now, remember, we following along. So then the buyer backed out on November the 7th because a retail license had not been issued, he said. Although Hinyard did approve a license a short time later, the deal had already collapsed, the attorney said. According to the lawsuit, Kamara paid $200,000 for the vacant animal hospital property. The seller was Kamal Woods. Okay. Now I'm just going to go down. Kamara's lawsuit contends Woods, quote, is a significant other of defendant Hinyard, and it's, but we knew that at the groundbreaking, and is believed to have substantial influence over her decisions and actions. The Hinyard was at least initially a backer of Kamara's endeavor, having her photo taken and promoting St. Patrick as evidence of her work to bring economic development in Dolton. Okay. He said Tuesday Kamara was hiring staff and wanted to open St. Patrick's in November ahead of Thanksgiving. It would have been tax revenue for Dolton, and it would have included jobs for the village. Okay. So, TAC applied for liquor licenses for St. Patrick's last spring, and at about the same time, you guys, we together? Tracy, you with me? We together? So, TAC, you see how they switched it up. That's still Mr. and Mrs. St. Patrick Company. Applied for liquor licenses for St. Patrick's last spring, and at about the same time, sought the transfer of the license for Emporium, according to the lawsuit. So I'm going to take away and say maybe they applied for the 2 liquor licenses for the restaurant, and then they said they were going to transfer the Emporium license, right? But if they sold the Emporium building, if they sold the building, did the new owner want to keep that liquor store? Because you can't transfer. They can't transfer the liquor license of Emporium to St. Patrick's and still have an Emporium liquor store open. Y'all see what I'm saying? You can't do it both at the same time. So they very well could have sold the building and transferred the liquor license. I got that, right? Ain't nothing Tiffany could do about it because they had that. I'm assuming because they had their liquor license already for that address. I'm sure it was an easy transfer to the next address, right? But what if that owner bought the building to keep the liquor store open? See, that's what I don't know. Then that means she would have had to approve an additional liquor license, and she's at her cap. I'm with you guys. She should tell the judge what's really happening, but I don't think the news cares to hear what she's saying. I don't think the news cares to hear anything, so we'll never know. You know what I mean? Selling the building does not mean the complete business. Okay. Is anyone running? No. The mayor gets Jason will be the next liquor store. The liquor. Jason House will be the liquor commissioner if he wins mayor. It comes with a seat. It's a separate salary, but it comes with a seat. So every mayor was a liquor commissioner. Yeah, it's messy. I don't think as always, child, we're not getting the story. They're not telling us the full story. Like, how is this happening? Okay. Now, the person who bought the building wanted to get it the same, they would have to file for a license to operate. So what's over there? So in the Emporium Liquor, let me tell you what's over there. I only passed by there. I think it's a barbershop. It's that little gaming place, Lacey's, and I think it's a liquor store. Let me see. Let's see if we can see it on a map. Here you go. So this is what it looked like. So this is it right here. I've never been in there, so it looks pretty big. Okay, there you go. You can see what's in there. So it's a food place, a liquor store, a gambling place, and it's silk and classy. Now look at this. That's a barber school. But look at this barber salon. You see this street sign right here? Can y'all see? You know what that is? That pink building? That's Kamal's car wash right there. Just so for y'all to know. So this is their building they own, and that's Kamal's car wash right there with the little brown fence. That's how close they are to each other. Lacey's is suing. Who they suing? Tiffany? I don't know, because I grew up knowing Silk and Classy was their own independent company. I've never been. Ooh, jerk chicken sounds good, but I've never been over there to jerk chicken spot. I never been to Kamal's car wash. I don't go that way a lot. Wow, they're falling under. He used to. It's closed down now. Hey, Mouse Toes. Okay, you need a ride along? I'm working on my content too. I don't know. Cynthia, why that make me laugh? Don't tell me Tiffany living upstairs in a car wash. What? If I find out the mayor is living above a car wash, God. Oh, I'm continuing. Choose what is going on. We have to get to the because I'm confusion. So are they selling? They can't sell now. Choose. I don't know how long you was in Dolton, but Silk and Classy was a staple since the 90s, the early 90s. I doubt they own that. But do they own the building? I don't know. So she had planned to close that one up and open a new one at the bottom of St. Patrick. That's the same number of licenses, right? Yes. So yes. That's what we're saying. But we're reading it and it's saying that they sold Emporium, so that owner is expected to open up Emporium too, right? So they just sold it to somebody. So now this guy can't get a liquor license. So that means 2 liquor licenses. You know what I mean? So now that means 2. You see what I'm saying, Surf Save? Where, remember you heard Mr. Rinky's talk about it. Have y'all ever heard Mr. Rinky when he said, "Oh, thank you, Potato. Thank you so much." I didn't have my phone by me. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. So remember Mr. Rinky's? Do y'all choose? I might can find it right quick. So Mr. Rinky's, he came up to the you can find it on Tea with the Trustees, maybe. He came up to the board and he said, let me see if I got it. Let me see if I have it right here. I think I have Mr. Rinky's. Hold on. I think I have the video. But he came up to the Dolton board and he said he almost had trouble selling his liquor store. He missed it by like a hair because of the liquor license issue. Now, remember Pablo's? Pablo's said the same thing. He couldn't get a liquor license. Tiffany, he used to own Dolton Liquors across from the Village Hall, but Tiffany kind of stopped that. And so he went through the state of Illinois and got his license back. So let me see if I got that. I don't know if I trimmed it down. Thanks for being here with me, you guys. And then we'll go over Kamal's case if I can breathe. My nose is so stuffy. I'm sorry, guys. So, okay, let's see if I got it. Let me see if I got everything he was talking about. And I'll be right back because I gotta blow my nose and take my... Okay, let's go, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Consider subscribing. And thank you, Potato. Some Wilma's barbecue, but I sat in the behind me. We waited 20 minutes. And they told us after 20 minutes to get our order taken, they told us it was an hour wait. So we just left. So I haven't gotten, I did get some fish from there. I didn't, but I heard they're good. So this is the guy, Rinky's. He's the one that speak at the board meeting. They still are closed. They're still closed. So for him, he's still closed. His light's still on. I don't think nobody there. Now the Pablo's guy, he's back open. But yeah.
Brewing in South Suburban Dolton.
So last night, police shut down 2 popular bars. One trustee says the reason? Because they're not financially supporting Dolton's mayor, Tiffany Henyard. Our Dane Placco has more.
Is it coincidence or retaliation? Both of the Dolton bars that were raided and shut down last night, we visited the day before as part of our ongoing investigation into allegations of political corruption.
I just want to stop this right here. This is like getting Alfredo at the strip club. It just doesn't work out. Tracy said, I wouldn't want liquor store clientele mixing with upscale restaurant clientele unless the liquor store was really upscale. I agree. Like I said, if they did something like Cooper's Hawk and had like wine and beer or something like that, or I don't know. Oh, you just sent it, Conscious? Okay, I'm going over there. The Night Bushmaster. You said the Lacey's case. It's weird. Okay, let's listen to this, and I'm gonna go check out my email.
In Dolton.
They just rushed in here, put police at the front of the door like they was doing a raid on the drug house or something.
A team of Dolton police officers raided and shut down Pablo's Bar and Cafe and Rinky's Bar and Cafe, both located on Sibley, about a block apart.
Everything going peacefully. Nothing going on. It's like 10 police cars came in and they start pushing customers from here. And he said, if you don't leave, we're going to lock you up.
Employees and owners say it's part of an ongoing campaign of harassment by Dolton Mayor Tiffany Henyard that is costing jobs and money. Their business licenses have been stripped by Dolton, but they've continued to operate with a state license.
I have like over 23 employees. They work from the local township. Now, end of the day, all the employees, they're going to lose their job.
It's ridiculous. We all have mouths to feed. We all have kids. They're not giving us no explanation.
On Monday, we visited both Rinky's and Pablo's to ask about allegations their licenses were being held up for political reasons. Then last evening, we broke the story that FBI agents have questioned at least a half dozen people, including business owners, a former Dolton employee, and an elected official as part of an investigation into Mayor Henyard. Less than 2 hours after our story aired, police raided the 2 bars.
Someone seen you go in there. And then 2 hours after your story airs, that police are at both of these establishments.
Dolton trustee Tammy Brown says she believes the raids are meant to send a warning to others not to talk. And she believes there's a reason so many Dolton businesses are having trouble getting their licenses renewed.
I'm sure that they were asked to make a donation, and most likely they didn't make a donation. So you don't get a chance to stay open if you don't pay the Queen's ransom.
Now, tomorrow evening, there will be a special public meeting of the trustees who are opposed to the mayor, in which they plan to take action on the village's finances, getting access to Village Hall. They've been locked out, and welcoming that investigation by federal agencies. Dane Placco, Fox 32 Chicago.
Blue Commentary, Burgundy Commentary, Comment Blue Commentary, Comment Burgundy Blue Commentary, Blue Commentary, Burgundy Commentary, Commentary.
Hey guys, welcome to Burgundy Blue Commentary, where we talk about what we want to talk about when we want to talk about it. And today we're doing another Village of Dolton Wide through, and we're going to compare that to the Village Board meetings. If you didn't know, here on this channel, I am a former Doltonite. I love Dolton. I grew up there. Look at me lying, trying to protect myself. That didn't work. That is my city. However, I think that sometimes things can be misconstrued in the media. Dolton is not all bad. It's a lot worse places in the Southland you could be. I'm just being honest. Dolton is not all that bad. And I just want to give my take on the situation. Today, I'm just going to take you on a quick ride through per request, and make sure you hit that join button below and consider being a member of my channel. I would like to give you more information. And also I have a Patreon where we talk a little more sensitive things as well. It's in the description box. Thanks, y'all. Okay, so today, you guys, I want to take you through Rinkies. And you might see this guy at the Village Board meeting. Now, full transparency, I've never been to Rinkies. No shade to them. I've only been there when it used to be a beauty supply store. Yes, Rinkies used to be a beauty supply store. And that big, huge beauty supply store you saw me next to, it used to be our local grocery store called Eagles. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's hear from the owner of Rinkies at the trustees meeting. Tea with the trustees.
First of all, to give me the good chance to be talk in Dolton Village. I have not lived in this town, but I live in different town, but I have a business. I've been doing in business in almost 11 years since 2013 in Dolton. I have a 4 property and 4 different business. Hopefully everybody know about the Emporium Liquor is 127 East Sibley Boulevard with the shopping center. It was
okay. Hold on. Did y'all put the blue hearts in the chat if I still have you with me? Potato, tool up, potato. Tool up, potato. Conscious, you listening? Choose. Oh, Choose, you look so beautiful in your video today. All right, y'all listening? Now, now, Keepus, don't you come over here starting. Hello, Keepus. Now, what did Douglas, you hear? What did Mr. Rinky say he used to own? Hear from the owner of Rinkies at the trustees meeting. Tea with the trustees.
First of all, to give me the good chance to be talk in Dolton Village. I have not lived in this town, but I live in different town, but I have a business. I've been doing in business in almost 11 years since 2013 in Dolton. I have a 4 property and 4 different business. Hopefully everybody know about the Emporium Liquor is 127 East Sibley Boulevard with the shopping center. It was used to be mine, but before we have a new mayor, I sold out, thanks God, to give me that chance. Now,
before we got a new mayor, he sold out. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. I tell you, I don't like Michael Smith, but when he said connect the dots, child.
Live in this town, but I live in different town, but I have a business. I've been doing in business in almost 11 years since 2013 in Dolton. I have a 4 property and 4 different business. Hopefully everybody know about the Emporium Liquor is 127 East Sibley Boulevard with the shopping center. It was used to be mine, but before we have a new mayor, I sold out, thanks God, to give me that chance. Now the second one is my location is a Liquor City, 14922 is used to be Chicago Road, now Martin Luther King Drive, which one is shut down. I apply for my license, been long time. I don't have no response. I'm trying to sell my property, no response. I cannot do even, I pay my property tax. I maintain my property good. I don't have no response to be exchanged my license so I can sell my property to someone. That's what I'm going through, been almost year and a half. Now I have my last business left, which one is Rinky's Bar and Cafe. which one been establishment since 2015. So we literally getting like no reason. We don't have no violation. Each and every single neighborhood, they know that's one of the best bar since today to be a peaceful. Anybody can come and enjoy them drinks. But now we have been facing the problem. They say you have so many phone calls. Somebody get killed inside or outside of the Rinky's property, which one is completely lie. We get harassing from the local police. Every time we have more than like 30, 40 people, they come inside and they put the board, orange board, we're not gonna be allowed, we shut you down and we revoke your license. We have the deputy chief, Mr. Lacey. Back in the, I have my security guy, he's also with me. We have little argument with two person. We put them out there off the street. They're not even inside the establishment. We have Mr. Lacey come inside. I am the person, that's the way he have talked with front of people. I'm the person.
Yeah, because he also catered, after this, he was catering like one of the Christmas things for Tea with the Trustees or one of those events.
Who on the top of the mayor, and I'm the person who can snatch your license. He don't have no rights to take the license, anyone. I work hard for my money. And basically I heard from the street, the people talking, they want to be take my license away because somebody have a new bar, new liquor store is coming in the area without the permission of the board of trustee or everyone. So guys, I'm literally going through this business.
Now, Choose, if you still here, you remember what happened? He said that they want to take his, and you guys said that. You guys said that before last year. Y'all said Tiffany was opening that big building to put a liquor store in there and club, and that's why she was closing Rinky's and Pablo's. If anybody remember that, put a 1. This is what he's talking about. So he's saying it's because she's closing him down because she wants to give the liquor license to somebody else, because once again, it's a limit on the liquor licenses.
Who can snatch your license. He don't have no rights to take the license, anyone. I work hard for my money. And basically I heard from the street, the people talking, they want to be take my license away because somebody have a new bar, new liquor store is coming in the area without the permission of the board of trustee or everyone. So guys,
y'all, I'm into this because you know what? If y'all, I'm looking back. I forgot I did this video, and I'm looking back like he's talking. This is weird because he's talking about who he sold his liquor store to. Technically, he sold Emporium Liquors, from what we know, to the St. Patrick's people. Now, St. Patrick's people are the ones opening a new club and liquor store. Man, yeah, we thought Michael Smith was. We didn't know what he was talking about.
Basically, I heard from the street, the people talking, they want to be take my license away because somebody have a new bar, new liquor store is coming in the area without the permission of the board of trustee or everyone. So guys, I'm literally going through this business, and I'm doing in 11-year business in Dolton. So how we can prove that somebody who want to do the business for Dolton, who can come with a good community? I just need to be proper justice. Every time I go in a village, mayor is not there. I call in administrative department. Oh, we don't have no idea what you're talking about. I never get the right response from the people. Is that everybody feeling the same way when you have a problem and you go in a village? Yeah. So I hope we can do something and put the right people vote so we can have a next new mayor. That's all I can talk.
Thank you very much, son.
Man, quiet as it's kept, y'all. That now I'm gonna be real. Wait till you hear him talk. Now, don't just when you watch this stuff, you guys remember, I'm telling you, vote your conscience, vote for who you believe in. But now when you watch this stuff, listen to what he's saying. He's telling us that the mayor is closing him down, Lacey's harassing him, etc., and he heard from the streets. Mr. Rinky Mr. Rinky don't walk nowhere around Dalton without security. He opened up 2 liquor stores here. I bet you where he lived, he didn't open up no liquor stores, and he probably lived somewhere that don't have no liquor stores like that, like it is in Dalton. Okay, let's keep it real. So he's walking around with security. Okay, not because security his friend. He wants security. Okay, and he is over here saying, you know, I heard from the streets. Like, for real, let's have an open mind. He's saying, I heard from the streets that they're messing with me because they got somebody, Tiffany basically want to open up a new club and new liquor store. Y'all, Mr. Rinky's is closed down, gone today. Gone. Was it Tiffany? Was it? The streets had him thinking it was Tiffany. Now his whole place is closed down. Hey, Gardis, just something to think about. That's who Mayor Henyard need on her detail. Now, Mr. Rinky said he heard from the streets. Who in the streets telling Mr. Rinky Dalton business? That guy, I know nobody messing with nobody at Rinky's. He came through. Anybody watch Game of Thrones? Remember the Mountain, aka Gregory Clegane? Honey, nobody coming to Rinky's acting no fool. Okay, so that was at the tea with the trustees meeting. Now let's hear what Mr. Rinky had to say at the village board meeting this month. He's still not open, so he's losing a lot of money.
Village hall to be talked, and whatever I will talk is nothing but truth. I've been in this village, been 10 years, Miss Mayor. I never have any problem to be disrespectful to my business, disrespectful to my neighborhood. I've been in this town, been 10 years. And the way I have revoked my license, I've been paying my tax good. If I made a mistake, you have a chance to give me the chance to be, I can create my any mistake what I made it. I will try my best to be whatever the violation I have giving on my paper is nothing but the lie. They say every time we have 15 to 20 police car come over there and helping us, that's not good. They never help us like that. And we never expecting. The last time what they give me ticket for $750 to be two girls argument of outside of my establishment. And this is the reason I have to revoke my license. I paying every month $8,000 rent. I have only one child, which one I'm taking care of it right now. I'm taking care of the another kids. I run more than 23 family house in Dolton. You're ruining your own people end of the day. And everybody get hurt. Is a small people is very important. Everybody run the life just because of they having getting good pay from the good establishment. If the good establishment, good business not gonna come in the Dolton, how the Dolton gonna survive? That's all I want to talk. I just want to be a fair justice, and I'm not trying to revoke my license. I work hard for my money. And you really work hard for your money, and when you have to lose for no reason, it's hurt. It's nothing but hurt. Thank you, guys.
All right, next. So I have never been to Rinky's, but I have heard, I don't know, but some people have said that he's a good boss, that he's employs them, that some people are able to walk to work in the neighborhood and support their families. So now by them being shut down, this is hurting their livelihood. And it's putting them in a panic. That's what I've heard. You guys, have you ever been to Rinky's? Let me know. He said he's paying $8,000 a month rent. Like I said, I remember that place being a beauty supply, and it wasn't even the biggest beauty supply. So I'm trying to see how far it goes down. I'm wondering $8,000 a month rent. That landlord making bank, because you got that means J Beauty World gotta be paying more than that. You guys, let me know your thoughts. But then I'm at the add y'all. Okay, sorry, I'm back. So interesting. So I would love to know how he think now. Does he think it was just Tiffany? Now to see how things are moving, I wonder if he has any other businesses here. I don't know. But hey, they kind of put him on out of there. They put him on out of there. You said messy, but he got those gambling machines in there, and it's one of those clubs, ladies free before ladies free. What is it? Ladies free before 9, dudes $50, something like that. Yeah. So now he's closed down. That's one, that's one business down. So that allowed St. Patrick's to open, I guess. I don't know. Let's get to Kamal lawsuit. We're going to be long-winded. We're getting up out of here. We don't want to be long-winded. This is a lot. We're only looking because I just don't get it. Things we don't know what. That's why I always say we don't know what's happening in those back rooms, y'all.
Can I be recognized, Mayor?
You want to be long-winded? I'm just asking.
So Brittany says, I don't fault the liquor store owners. I fault the communities that don't develop to attract better businesses. You true. Hey, Scott. Very true. All right. So what's going on with Kamal in this lawsuit, y'all? Y'all been talking about it all day. What's going on with him? Let's see. I didn't even finish. I was talking to my friend about it today, and I didn't want to read everything she was saying. So of course, NBC gave Jedediah and Lavelle are suing Tiffany. This is going to be something that's going to be played out video by video. What's happening? What's happening with I want to hear about Kamal lawsuit. I want to hear about Kamal lawsuit. What's it, Kamal Woods? He's suing Thornton. Let's see, guys. Sorry. He got a lawsuit and it's good. I'm gonna see. You know what? Let me see. He filed a lawsuit alleging wrongful termination. Okay, I want to talk about Kamal for a second. Let me see. Hold on, I got the paywall. Let me go back. I want to talk about it. I can't really find. Okay. Hold on. Let me see if I can get. Let me see if I can get this. Oh man, hold on, guys. I'm sorry, I got hit with a paywall, and I'm trying to figure out how to do it. Hold on, guys. Okay, let's just skim it. Let's just skim it right quick and see. So Kamal is suing the Thornton Township for firing him, right? He's suing for $10 million. Do I think he'd get $10 million? No. Do I think he possibly? I've got to read this. Potato said, I'm not. 39. Let me see. I'm gonna send this to my friend and see if I can get from around that paper. Cause I want to talk to y'all about something. And y'all might not want to hear it. You might not want to hear it. Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna go over. Let me go to my friend and what she said. Okay. She was trying to explain to me what happened. Okay. Y'all might not want to hear this. Okay. Kamal is. Do we know what Kamal does? No. Do I think Kamal should have been hired as Tiffany Henyard boyfriend to be in charge of the children and what was it? the at-risk youth grant, all that? No. Do I think he had more to prove as being Tiffany Henyard's boo and being there? Yes. Okay. What I'm trying to point out, and I'm basing this on some FOIAs that I got, it's a lot of stuff y'all don't know. Okay. It's this one FOIA I've been dying to put out there, but I'm really asking myself, is it okay to put it out there? Because the reason I didn't put it out there the first time was because I didn't want to ruin someone's chances. But I think it's okay. And it was sensitive stuff going on. But I think it's okay maybe if I put it out now. I might do that tomorrow. And the only reason, like, I still realize this is people's real lives. So I try not to do stuff like that, right? But it's still public knowledge. Okay. Brittany, great question. Do I think that he should? What would be the retaliation? Because we just don't know. Now, I'm gonna tell you one thing. William Moore, he didn't sue, did he? He didn't sue. Isn't that interesting? Now, I felt like William Moore would have had more things together than Kamal. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. So let's go to the article. Thank you. Yeah, you're right, Keithis. I'd be like, I'd be like, nah. But it's some stuff I be wanting to say. Like when Zuccarelli, I will say this, and I'll say this with my chest out. When Zuccarelli was there, they wasn't spending the money all frugally either. They was kicking it. They were kicking it. But Tiffany's problem is she thought she could walk in there and start kicking it like Zuccarelli was after he had earned 30 years worth of being a supervisor under his belt. He knew everything. He knew what he can get away with and what he couldn't get away with. And Tiffany was appointed into that role. And I think she moved too fast. Does that make sense? That's my only thing. But yeah, they was kicking it over there too. Okay, so let's read this article. Lawsuits filed by those involved in a large brawl during a township meeting last month. Hold on, guys. Let me just put this up on my screen so I can see a little better. They was kicking it too. And believe me, they gonna be kicking it later. They was kicking it without you, Gardis. Well, Gardis, nobody likes you. Nobody likes you, boo, Gardis. Okay. Lawsuits filed by those involved in a large brawl during a township meeting last month paint two different pictures on how the fight started and who was at fault. On one side, the boyfriend of Thornton Township Supervisor and Dolton Mayor Tiffany Henyard, Kamal Woods, claims the brawl and his subsequent firing were part of a broader plan executed by Henyard's political enemies to retaliate against Henyard. Township trustees voted to fire Woods from his township position for taking part in this chaotic fight that developed after community activists, this is so funny, Jedediah Brown made inflammatory comments about Henyard January 29th. Woods is seeking $10 million in damages for civil battery, civil conspiracy, and retaliatory discharge. He filed the right way. He filed the right way. He definitely, I'm not a lawyer, but he filed the right way. Now, will he get $10 million? No. Will they settle this? I think they will. Hear me out. It's no telling what Kamal got on. If I got some of that FOIA stuff, it's no telling what Kamal really know with his girl being a supervisor. They probably settle. Brown and Lavelle Wedman, who was also involved in the brawl, filed their own federal civil rights lawsuits last week, claiming they were violently attacked for exercising their rights of free speech. Both men named Henry Woods, Dolton employee DeMarcus Quigley, and South Holland Police Department and others in their lawsuit. What does South Holland Police Department do? What they always do? Nothing. According to the lawsuit, Henry herself physically attacked Redmond with the microphone she had been using during the township meeting, hitting him in the back of the head while he was on the ground. Henry is under federal investigation for her work as mayor and township supervisor, as well as any connection she has with Thornton Township. What? Connection with Thornton Township High School District 205? What happened in District 205, y'all? Why is that? Okay. Woods' lawsuit says I think I know why. Woods' lawsuit says 3 Thornton Township trustees, 5 Dolton officials, and public relations specialists. Woods' lawsuit says 3 Thornton Township trustees, 5 Dolton officials, and public relations specialist Nikita Cloud hired Brown to stalk and harass Woods and Henry for months leading to the brawl. I will say this. We only see what we see with the cameras and what people cover. What if it's other stuff too that they haven't shown? They might settle. Before the brawl, trustees met in closed session to discuss the employment of Woods, who served as Township At-Risk Youth Program Director, and fellow Township employee William Moore. Both were put on paid administrative leave with no reason provided and subsequently dismissed during a special meeting February 6th. Brown and Redmond are both named in Woods' lawsuit, along with Dolton trustees Brittany Norwood, Jason House, Tammy Brown, and Kiana Belcher, as well as Dolton Village Clerk Allison Key. In Thornton Township, Wood names trustee Stephanie Wiedemann, Carmen Carlisle, and Chris Gonzalez. Other lawsuits involving Henyard and others in Dolton and Thornton Township was continued this week. Cook County Judge Cecilia Horan on Tuesday granted Henyard until Thursday to respond to an amended lawsuit regarding Dolton issuing liquor licenses for St. Patrick's Steakhouse and Rooftop Bar, which is scheduled to open soon in the village. Owner Tiffany Kamara was able to secure from Henyard liquor licenses for the restaurant and bar and a separate license for the banquet hall and event space. Henyard did not issue a liquor license for the retail store Kamara wants to open on the first floor of the business. Sorry, I can't read all this because my breathing. Okay, here we go. Kamara had a deal to sell that store to Kamara had first sued last September over Henyard's failure to issue 3 licenses for St. Patrick's. She also owns a liquor store in Dolton called Emporium Beverage Depot. Kamara had a deal to sell that store to another operator, but it fell through when Henyard delayed issuing a license, according to Kamara's attorney. Under a court order to issue licenses, Henyard was found in indirect criminal contempt for delays in issuing a license. Okay. A Cook County judge also granted more time for a Dolton Village official accused of performing non-consensual sex with a village employee to respond to a lawsuit. The next hearing will be April 30th. It's a lot of hearings going on in April. In the case, which alleges after the official had sex with the employee, she had blacked out during a May 2023 trip to Vegas led by Henyard. Dismissed cases. 2 other pending cases involving Henyard's leadership in Dolton were recently dismissed. A lawsuit brought on by village clerk Allison Key in 2022 alleging Henyard removed her as an official in charge of the FOIA Act was dismissed February 5th after attorney for Key did not appear in court. Y'all be all upset when Key lawyer didn't come up. Okay? They didn't come to court. Isn't that something? Now so maybe they didn't come to court because remember she said Keith Freeman took it away. Likewise, a suit by Henyard against Dolton trustees claiming they were taking part in a civil conspiracy aimed at thwarting her authority as mayor was dismissed last week after Henyard's attorney did not appear in court. All right, y'all, that's February 18th. Yeah, I think Kamal could possibly win a settlement. A settlement. I think so. Because, I mean, this has been a lot going on this year. We've seen it ourselves. He possibly could win something. Now, he's not going to win $10 million. It seems Woods is asserting that the defendants collectively acted to create conditions that led to his unjust termination. Yeah. Tiffany needs to amend and add the judge who denied her protection order. Yep. It is. There are so many lawyers behind Halt and Tiffany that, and wouldn't be surprised if they were judges. I would be extremely surprised if they settle. Interesting. They said they tied. They got too many cases to worry about. They can't possibly. Nobody reported on Allison Key in that FOIA though, huh? Okay. All right. So let's see. Everybody, you get a lawsuit. You get a lawsuit. Everybody get a lawsuit. Y'all make sure y'all saying allegedly. He do have to prove that too, Mouse Toes. This is employment law. This is a case. I think so. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Okay. I just wanted to do a quick, because I never looked into OMA for open meetings. So let's try to just go there quickly. You guys, we're just going off of AI right now because Choose is talking compassion, and law. I just was wondering, because we was talking about that public comment is what started the fight, right? And I just want to go over it. Public comment rules are intended to maintain order and decorum at meetings. The chair of the meeting controls the order of the speakers. The chair may suspend the rules to allow more public comment. The chair may remove anyone who disrupts the meeting. The chair may prohibit certain behaviors such as cheering, booing, or using profanity. I'm just looking because they're going to play what happened. I know everybody's saying freedom of speech. I know that. I'm definitely with the freedom of speech. But when they read, nothing's ground for putting your hands on someone. Let's say that. But when they go over this, I'm just wondering. I want to look into the OMA like guidelines. I want to look into that. Yeah, I'm just wondering, like she ain't fuck her way to the top. Ooh, like she didn't stop booing. She allowed the freedom of speech to go on. The walking up, you could argue that he was walking to his seat this time because the seat was in the front, but how would Kamal know? It's a lot of things the judge is going to have to listen to. They might just settle for his if he would have maybe worked another year or two. Freedom of speech, you can't shut me up. Freedom of speech, but you cannot shout fire in a crowded theater. Yeah. Not really. They have to prove he didn't do anything and why he should be terminated. If I was him, I'd go file for unemployment. Mike Rule, you're not. I didn't even think about that. Oh my gosh. Choose. What do you think about that? Mike said he filed for unemployment. No, can you imagine seeing Kamal at the unemployment office? That would be a hoot. No, he does not have to prove what he did. He only has to prove his claims. Thanks for that, Choose. Shauna said he would definitely, he only have to prove his claims. Okay. We got it. So that is what's happening with, so employment law is important. See, we all are dealing with emotions, right, Choose? So like I'm emotional about this when I'm talking about it and what I think and how I feel. But if he only has to prove his claims, they might be into for one. Personal feelings aside, this is employment law. He was an employee at the time. Yeah. That is so crazy. But if he said that about governor official. He said that. Worked the trustees asking for a performance report from him for a while. Also, his position is full-time. Is there proof he was with Tiff at Dolton during business hours? I don't know. Brittany. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. When it gets to like that, I don't know. I don't know. I never, okay, like if you ask me questions about senior stuff, I got you. But the youth stuff, I'm missing it. I really don't know, but that's a good point. But Dolton is still in Thornton Township. So as long as he wasn't in the city, I don't know. Oh, wow. Oh, this is crazy. Okay, you guys. Gardis, you can yell fire in a crowded theater. It's freedom of speech. It's what happens after that. Okay. You are responsible for the consequences of shouting. Okay. Okay. Y'all, I appreciate having this conversation with you guys. It's interesting, like, to see where this goes. Election day. I might set up a stream. We're trying to decide what we're gonna do, some of us. It's really interesting. It's going to be a lot. You know what? I think the election is going to be easy. I think what happens after that is going to be life-changing for a lot of people because I'm trying to think of what, you know how I go. If Tiffany said no to so much, what's going to happen if Jason says yes to everything? I'm just wondering. It's interesting. I don't know. All right, you guys. We've been long-winded. Y'all had some great discussion. I appreciate you. We only got a couple of days to go. You YouTubers that get mad at me for just having a difference of opinion, I'm only trying to do one thing.
So all I'm saying to you is like, come on, guys. We got to do better. We have to do better. And all I can tell you is that I am a fighter, and y'all know that. So when you come for me, be prepared for the fight. Because at the end of the day, they talked about Jesus Christ. So why don't I think y'all are not going to do me the same way? Somebody that's healing y'all and helping y'all. Same thing I'm over here doing, right? Healing and helping.
Right, asking another employee who went on that trip.
You went down to Springfield, and what were you hoping to do in Springfield?
You need to ask the people that handles that. I'm not the one that handled it.
I'm just riding the bike. Love you guys. Bye.
Commentary Blue Commentary Burgundy Commentary Commentary Blue